Question 2. How effective is the combination of your main product and your ancillary tasks? For our main task, we were asked to create a 5-minute short film of our choice. We also created film posters individually. Posters are key in drawing the target audience in and to make them watch the film. The poster enables them to see if the film is something they'd be interested in. Therefore, the poster must convey meaning to the target audience. I think our short film posters work well together to create a similar meaning, yet they still create mystery. I think they work well together as well because all of our posters were made at a high standard. However, we still followed the conventions of film posters, as well as being creative in what we made and the meaning we were creating in the audience. It's important to use a house style in all your products because this gives your work identity and people see that style and immediately know who it belongs to. All the products must work in cohesion for the audience to be interested in it. I believe that the film poster is the most important product that will sell our film. This is because it's the first product that the audience will see, so it needs to be interesting, gripping, yet professional. Secondly, the review is important in selling our product because if the review was bad, then we would lose viewers. However, as the target audience of Little White Lies is very different to the target audience of our short film, it's likely that the review may not reach our target audience. My film poster and the meaning it communicates. The setting looks calm and relaxed as it is shot on the edge of Beachy Head. It is a very scenic view, which would suggest to the target audience that it could be a light-hearted film rather than a dramatic one. All along, throughout making my poster, I wanted to create a mystery by not showing too much of the genre. For example, the picture I used looks calm, but in reality it's not calm at all, and it provokes a lot of emotions for the viewer. I chose a title that looks like footprints walking over it to suggest that there is some kind of search for something or someone. The title is also very bold. This captures attention, and as it's big, suggests drama. There are a few conventions used that help at marketing short films that are used on the poster. For example, social media icons. The product is put on social media. People can follow our production group and it will advertise our product and get shared over Facebook or Twitter. Large titles grab people's attention from afar. Awards show that others like the film, and reviews also show that people have viewed and liked our film. All our posters were slightly different in the message and feeling we were trying to provoke. However, we all used the picture of our main protagonist. The review is very different to our poster, as in it could affect our film badly. If Little White Lies gave our film a bad review, the target audience would be deterred from it. However, the target audience for Little White Lies is 25 to 35, and it's very different and it's likely only the end scale of our target audience that see the review. However, this could still affect our views if word of mouth was bad as well. Little White Lies have constructed their magazine to target a very specific audience, that the person that is in the industry or knows a lot about it. The images used and the lexis they use also suggest this specific audience. Little White Lies uses a chatty, fun tone when reviewing their films, however their language is very complex at times and wouldn't appeal to a younger audience wanting a quick read. The type of language they tend to use: complex nouns, metaphors, complex sentences, restricted code and language, rhetorical questions, puns, adverbs, adjectives and similes. When writing our review, we made sure to make our language as similar as possible and still create an interesting review that would help sell our film in synergy with the poster as best we could.